Hey guys, it's Bukie from the Kitchen Muse, and today we're talking about Tigernuts. Tigernuts is a root vegetable that is very popular in Nigeria, especially the north. Generally, people tend to snack on tiger nuts, but I also found that people have alternative uses for tiger nuts, such as making a flour out of it. They also make an oil out of it, but what really got my attention was the Tigernut milk. So in this episode, I'm going to be showing you how to make Tigernut milk. This is a great alternative to cow's milk, so if you're off dairy or if you can't have dairy milk, Tigernut milk is a great alternative to dairy milk. Here's what the dry tiger nuts that you would readily find look like. And this is what it looks like when it's been soaked. I've soaked it for 36 hours to get it really plump so that it can blend. So to make the Tigernut milk, you get the quantity that you need depending on how much milk you're making. Put enough water to just cover the nuts and to help the blades move. And just pulse. I'll stop and add a bit more water so that the ones in the top can also get blended. You don't want to add too much water because the less water is in it, the more creamy and flavorful it is. That looks fine. So at this point you need a cheesecloth. If you don't have a cheesecloth, you can use a strainer. It's not a fine strainer, which is why I have the tea strainer to do it a second time. So you just pour it in the strainer to get the milk out. We'll do it a little at a time. If you use a cheesecloth, it will be an easier process because you just squeeze the cloth to get the milk out. It's a bit more time consuming using a strainer, but I don't have a cheesecloth, so I have to make do with this. You can also use a clean handkerchief if you have one. Pour the blended mixture in it and just squeeze out the milk. Here's what's left of it. I can put this back in the blender and add a bit of water to get some more milk out, but I'm just showing you how to do this now. So here's the milk passed through the strainer, and this is what the final product is. At this point, some people would add honey to it to give it a sweet taste, but I find that they naturally have a sweet taste. So for me, there's no need for me to add anything. Some people add ginger to it, some people add alligator pepper to it just for flavor, but this is just the plain milk that I'm going to have on its own, and this is what the final product looks like. This is the shaft, having sifted it through the strainer. This is the part that is used for the Tigernut flour, which is an alternative to the white flour for baking. But for me, I just chuck this away and focus on the milk. So this is it. It's pretty easy to make. Just blend with enough water, sift, and serve chilled. It tastes really great. Because it's very high in fiber, it's good for those of you that exercise. It's an instant source of glucose, so it's an alternative to some of your energy drinks. If you're lactose intolerant and you can't have milk, this is a great alternative to have. I hope you try this recipe and let me know what you think. Leave your comments in the comment section. Thank you for watching.